Theresa May has been slammed by viewers for showing a lack of empathy during a grueling interview in the wake of the Grenfell Tower tragedy. The Prime Minister appeared uncomfortable as she received a grilling from the BBC's Emily Maitlis on Newsnight over her actions following the devastating blaze. The embarrassing interview came at the end of a disastrous day for Mrs. May. She has been heavily criticized for failing to meet with victims when she first visited the site of the fire on Thursday. So far 30 people have been confirmed dead, with reports of up to 70 more missing after the blaze ripped through the West London building. Mrs. May eventually met victims on Friday, but had to be bundled into a jeep to escape an angry crowd who branded her a coward and called for her resignation. Maitlis told the Prime Minister last night, "You misread the public mood on this one. You misread the anger that people feel about this. They shouted coward at you this afternoon." Seemingly skipping over the comment, Mrs. May replied, "What I have done since this incident took place is, first of all yesterday, ensure that public services had the support that they needed in order to be able to do the job they were doing in the immediate aftermath." Maitlis said, "That's 3 days on, Prime Minister. This is Friday evening. They needed those things in place on Wednesday." But Mrs. May still refused to give a straight answer. She said, "What I have done today is ensured that we are, as a government, putting that funding in place for people in the area." Many viewers took to social media to vent their rage over the Prime Minister's performance during the interview. One Twitter user Maddots wrote, "Theresa May made an appearance on Newsnight tonight. Frankly, I was appalled at her lack of empathy and complete avoidance of the issues." Another, Ty Adams, wrote, "Theresa May on Newsnight tonight was just embarrassing. Very evasive and lacking in empathy. Why can't she just answer a question?" While Dave Branwood said, "Theresa May awful again on Newsnight. If she was in The Wizard of Oz she would be the Tin Woman without a heart, never mind the Iron Lady." One outraged viewer wrote, "How can someone be so inhuman and uncaring? Theresa May is a write-off now more than ever." Criticism of the Prime Minister's lack of heart comes after Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn was pictured hugging and talking with victims. The Queen and Prince William have also met with survivors of the blaze. During her visit to North Kensington on Friday, the Prime Minister was barricaded inside St Clement's Church, where she was holding a private meeting for around half an hour. Tensions began to boil over among a crowd outside the building as news spread that she was inside. When Mrs. May eventually left the church, she was met by a barrage of abuse from the public. Officers swiftly escorted her into her government Land Rover, which was surrounded, hit and pursued as she was driven away.